Hello, everybody. This is Howard the Teaser King coming to you with week 5 of the NFL. Last week we had 4 locks going, one in college, 3 in the pros. We went 3 and 1. We hit SMU as a lock. We had Kansas City even against the Lions, winner. New England even against Buffalo, winner. And we lost on Baltimore. Baltimore is a huge trend over Cleveland. And but Baltimore does not look like a very good team at this point. They're overzealous by beating Miami. They barely beat Arizona. Kansas City beat them pretty easily. Had Kansas City there, and then Cleveland. Now Cleveland showed balance. Excuse me. They ran the ball. They threw the ball very well. Um, that's the problem. They got such a bad coach. Mayfield thinks he's at Oklahoma. So what you're dealing with is it's the very much inconsistency. You know, they'll look terrible. They lose to Tennessee. They barely beat the Jets, and now they put up a number on Baltimore, a team that usually owns them, and I know they own them, and a team that Cleveland does not travel well. They are not a good road dog, so they go on the road, they lose. So we'll see, and you got to watch the trends on them. But you're looking for consistency, and I think that's the problem in the NFL right now is the consistency. Um, just to find a game this week is extremely difficult. I can find some, but they're not. This is like don't play too much in the pros this week. I got one strong game on Sunday, and I got 2 strong games Sunday, and then I'm looking at some that they're okay, but I'm not really sold. But I got to look deeper into them. So let's go with the game I love. Chicago against Oakland in London, lane 4.5, over under 41. So let's take a look at my favorite thing, my stats. So if you look at Chicago, they score 17 a game and give up 11. And I actually like Chase Daniel much better than Mitch Trubisky. Chase Daniel is an extremely good quarterback at Missouri. And he comes out and he puts out 45 a game. They went to the conference championship game. He was very, very strong. And then he goes and he backs up Drew Brees for 5, 6 years, so he doesn't get to play. And now he's on the Bears as their bat. And I don't get it because the guy's a good freaking quarterback. So he comes in last week, leads in the victory. I just think the way they're playing to their defense. Defense gives up 11 points a game. You're not scoring on that. Green Bay couldn't score on them. Minnesota couldn't score on them. I had the game under. I should have locked that one too. I mean, you lock 4 and you look at some of these games and you go, why didn't I lock that one? That's just what happens. But I could have locked Seattle over Arizona too. I love that one. So looking at that, Chicago 17 points, give up 11. They don't. Their offense sucks. They get 286 yards a game, but they're just playing ball control, get a lead, and play defense. Now let's look at the hapless Oakland Raiders. Oakland scores 20 a game, but look at their defense, gives up 26. So Oakland's not going to score in this game on Chicago. They might get 10 points at the most. Give up 26. So the Bears really can't take advantage of that. So you're a good offensive team you want to play against Oakland. They're going to score a lot. Like I had Minnesota, who's really not that much of a good. Well, Minnesota scores 21 a game and lit them up and beat them like 38-7 a couple weeks ago. Oakland throws for 220 a game, runs for 125, which in the pros is pretty good. You're not going to get the 300-400 yard a game like the old Oklahoma Sooners or Nebraska or Army and Navy get. So they get average 347 yards a game, which I consider low compared to Kansas City at 480. And let's look at New England. Well, New England's only 368. You got Dallas gets 430 a game. So you can see a really good team gets in the 400s. some of these guys just don't. And that's what you want to take advantage of. So really, I don't do the over-under trends like I do the regular. But I will tell you, Chicago is 18-3 since 2018 against the number. 7-1 is a road favorite. 6-2 against. But we look at Oakland. Oakland is a road dog. Is 4-7. 9-2 against is a road dog. And if we go back to 17, Oakland is 7-11 as a road dog. 15-3 against. The Bears still 7-1 as a road dog, so they weren't a road favorite. They weren't a road favorite in 2017, 6-2 against. So what you have in this game is this really strong defense against an average offense and an average coach that really can't run the ball. That really is not going to score very many points. It's in London, so that's they're going to be all out of schedule. And I thought about playing the Bears in this game, but I thought the under is a better play. I don't think Oakland they'll get 10 if they're lucky. Chicago doesn't score. They'll score in the teens. So I'm looking at a 25, 30-point game, and the over-under is 41. I can go under 47, and I'm thinking it'd be very difficult to get there. So I take the Bears and the under in this game. You can almost just take the Bears and the under in most of their games. This is an incredible defense, and they have no offense. It's the perfect under. When I talk about overs and unders, that's what you're looking for an under team. They don't really score. They know they're a great defense, and so they don't want to turn the ball over. So it's just enough offense to get some points, but that's it. And then they against Minnie, 16-6. Now, Minnie's got a great defense, too. That's why I played it under, but I'm upset I didn't lock it under. I should have. I saw the other games, and KC even against the Lions, New England even against, but you knew they were going to win even. It was just a matter of how many do you lock. I can't lock 10 games, but I guess in reality I should if I see that many that are that strong. So, anyway, no Brinks truck this week. We're gonna go with the Robbins Teaserking truck. It's gonna load up. Very very good week for college. I have a college lot going. In the pros, like I said, here's the Bears under. That's probably my strongest play that I like the most. And then I'm looking at 4 or 5 other. Chicago's really good against the number, and then so is Kansas City, and Dallas is very good against the number. And very bad against the number are the Jets, Miami, and Atlanta are terrible, good teams to bet against. So keep that in mind as you're looking and picking. When I talk about psychology, I'm talking, are they good at home? Are they a good favorite? Are they a good dog? Seattle's a great road dog. So that's what I mean by personality. You want to play Seattle as a road dog all day, but even as a road favorite, they're pretty good. But there's some roles they're not very good in, and that's what you're looking for. That's what I do. But it's not all technical. I don't just do technical trend, look at they're 20-0 and I'm going to bet them. I look at injuries and matchups and coaches and all that stuff too. Anyway, good luck to you this week. www.teaserking.com. Good luck to you. Have a great week. Thank you very much.